So we're going to be flying the A319 from Toledo, Ohio. I don't know if I have ever flown on stream out of Toledo, and if I have, I forgot because I'm old. But we're going to fly down to Chuck Yeager, West Virginia, and you may ask yourself, why am I doing Toledo, Ohio to, down to West Virginia, Chuck Yeager? It's because I'm trying to get all of the states done on Project Fly, and this is two of the states that I just happen to not have. So I've flown obviously in Ohio and West Virginia numerous times, but never on Project Fly. So we're going to try to knock off two states on the Project Fly map. So I'm excited about that. You really enjoyed the air traffic control program. I went through all their training to become a controller on the expert server. So you do air traffic control on Infinite Flight. I didn't even know that. I did not know that. All right, we're going to slow roll this into. I'm getting like I say, I'm not an expert on this plane, but here is the Avitab. So it is an add-on for the Toliss 319, and I'm super excited. And I like the fact that I can bring up the charts on this. So I probably should create a view for it. So let's get a view that's like straight on here. Ed Force 5, how are you? How do I get it so it's not angled? I'm trying to figure. Can I move this? I haven't played around with this. I don't think I can. I'd have to tilt my view. Is there a way to tilt this? I wonder. There's got to be. All right, let's go to airports, and we're just going to pull up Toledo. There's got to be a way to move it. I looked into Avitab this morning, found the scratch pad, and drew some things. 10 out of 10. All right. So what you're saying, Jackal, is we may see some Avitab incorporation into the FlyJ Sim aircraft. That would be very welcome. You can run the Avitab right now in the FlyJ Sim products. Not saying that just yet. Okay, I won't spread the rumor. You can use Avitab in the FlyJ Sim right now. It's just the 2D pop-up. So if we go here and we toggle the tablet, obviously you can bring up the tablet in the 2D perspective for the FlyJ Sim aircraft. Can I get a FlyJ Sim emote, please? Airport. Let's go to airport info. Oh, that's an interesting chart. Let's go back here. Let's go airport. You can see I got the georeferencing going on here. So we are at the terminal here in Toledo. And there's all my frequencies, etc. So that's working. I think I can move this, but I can't. I haven't figured out which point. Maybe you can't. Because I do want to straighten it up because it is at an angle. It's nice to reference though. There we go. T-Storm's got the emote. One thing that I guess I should probably learn this a little bit better. I would like the plane to start up with the instrumentation in the bright mode. So right now I have to scroll the PFD, but I'm sure there's something in the menu that can put it in a more, turn state. There's the ND. And then down here we've got eCam brightness. So we'll turn that up. I'm glad that you're looking into it, Jack. It would be a welcome addition for sure. Okay, let's do the inside here. Get the first officer's side brightened up. Check out the new A10, the new 737s. Yeah, I'll have to give it a go. Maybe Infinite Flight, the one of the developers, she comes into the stream on occasion, and I've seen her in other streams, and so maybe we can do a little. I'm assuming I could stream it with like Air Server, maybe. Camro got the FlyJ Sim chair also there. Hello, Camro. Nice to see you. I like that GTN 750 chat badge next to Camro's name. I'm digging that. All right, the brightness is there. Let's turn the brightness over here on the first officer side. Cool. Which weather add-ons am I using? That's a great question. I'm using Active Sky for X-Plane as my weather generation engine. And I am also using the Real Weather connector, and I'm connecting Active Sky for X-Plane to SkyMax Pro 4.7. Obviously, I'm very excited about testing XEnviro 1.1 when it comes out. And we are having a massive Active Sky for X-Plane update that's happening soon as well. I'm excited about that. So, Augustus 41 got ASXP yesterday. Yes, there's an emote for that. I look forward to what you think of it. I'm still learning it. So, all right. On the overhead, we got the batteries are on. External power is on. We can start the ADIRS alignment. So we'll go over to nav. And then come down here and we'll go init page, Kilo, Tango, Oscar, Lima. And we're going to / Kilo, Charlie, Romeo, Whiskey. There we go. And we'll click Align IRS. There's the emote. There's the emote. Flight number today is 572. It's an American flight number. Cost index today of, I don't know yet. I'm going to come up here to my Toliss. I'm going to open the screen here. Grau Adler, good to see you. When are we going to fly citations again, sir? We need to fly the citations very soon. Or Zebo Smart Copilot. How fun would it be to do Zebo Smart Copilot, Grau Adler? You ever fly with any environment add-ons that add snow? Just the airports that include the snow. So there's the aircraft configuration. We've got a zero fuel weight center of gravity of 29.5% and a zero fuel weight of 51,416 kilograms. Block fuel today, I think we're just going to go with 6,100. Yeah, this is a default airport for Toledo. Yep. Is there a good airport available for Toledo? If there is, I'll need to put that into the sim. All right, that's that. I wonder if I should go over here and do this here first. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to go 29.5 / 51.4. Put that right there. My block fuel will be 6.1. Total takeoff weight 57.3. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'll put in a cost index 35. It's fine. Flight today will be going eastbound. And we're going to go at 290. We're going to have quite a headwind, I believe. So 290. That looks good. Alternate. We could put an alternate in, but we won't. Playing on the cloud at all today or this week. St. Wolfric, right now I'm not on the cloud, but I should be because it seems like it's a snow day for some people. Maybe on the next flight I'll load up the cloud. The reason I'm not loading up the cloud at this present moment is because I'm running the real live traffic injector. And right now there could possibly be aircraft in Toledo that are going to be shown. There's one over there. I'm not showing anything injected into the sim right now. Let's go live traffic. Yeah, it's supposed to be injecting it, so we'll see how that goes. All right. Maybe on the next flight I'll do FS Cloud. Yeah, that's very possible. In fact, I could try that whole Brad M technology and do both FS Cloud and Pilot Edge at the same time. I wonder when PE will incorporate live traffic instead of drones. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? I don't think they'll do it though, because you need to be able to see. It'd probably be too many planes for one controller to handle. You'd have to have a dedicated controller at a particular large Class Bravo or Class Charlie airport, I think. But it would be interesting. All right, flight plan. Let's choose a runway. Departure. Today's current weather at Toledo is winds 130 at 7. So runway 7 is the preferred runway, but runway 7, yeah, runway 7 will work. We're going to do no SID. We'll insert that. Now you can see once we entered the runway, we can put in the flaps configuration, or slats. I guess that's slats / flaps, right? 1 + F. Now we got our flex temperature. We also have our trim. Oh, look at that departure runway right there. Look how handy that is to give us what we've put in. V1's 149, VR 149, V2 152. UK Jim, how are you, sir? Workload on controllers would be killer, yeah. I mean, they could dedicate a controller. You know, if they had 1,000 subscribers, they could dedicate a controller to a Class Bravo airport. It'd be kind of fun to have real world traffic, but the thing is the real world traffic is not going to be talking back to the controller. So might be kind of interesting. But maybe if you could filter general aviation aircraft just for traffic advisories, it might be something interesting. But okay, so Toledo departure, no SID. We're going to be going to a waypoint. Today's, you can type in exclamation route in the chat. But I'm going to try to put in Yagi. Yankee Oscar Golf Golf India. Wonder if that'll go right there. Yagi. There we go. And then after Yagi, we're going to go to Airways. We have to click on the Yagi waypoint, and then we go to Airways, and we go Victor. We got a subscribe.
Thanks for always providing superb content.
We got a double sub. We have a double sub.
We need to get the group flights back up and running.
Yes, we do. We do definitely. Loyal Labrador 9 with the subscribe 2 months in a row. Thank you, Loyal Labrador. Thank you for being here. You also provide me with superb content. All of us together. It's a symbiotic relationship for sure. And Grau Adler 3 months in a row. Thank you, Grau Adler. Appreciate the subscribe. And yes, let's talk on the phone. Let's talk on the Discord very soon and try to schedule a group flight. And I'm feeling Citation, but I'm not opposed to Zebo as well. So thank you. What's the other thing? UK Jim had a question. Is the Toliss any good? Yeah, the Toliss is great. The Flight Factor I think is my preferred Airbus, but I'm flying the Toliss more so lately. Waiting for that next update for the Flight Factor, but the Toliss is I'm really enjoying it. So they're both in my rotation. And I really didn't, 2 months ago, I didn't think that I'd have the Toliss in my rotation. So I'm very happy about that. Please follow the 737 that we're not talking to runway 35 left. Exactly, M9. Yep. N87UP, I just remembered my first video of yours that I watched. I was trying to figure out FMS on something back in May last year. Watched a YouTube video of yours, and bam, I was up in the air. I make a lot of mistakes, but I have fun. I do have fun. Jackal misses the Invisisticks. Yep. Group Skyhawks are bust. I like that. All right, Victor 279. We almost had a train there for the subtrain. Victor 279 to Gunny. Golf Uniform November Echo. And then I can do a let's see, after Gunny. Can I put in the airway after Gunny right now here? Or do I have to go back to click on Gunny and then put in the airway? Because it's interesting that it pops up the second via. After Gunny, I happen to have Victor 144. Can I do that? I think the Navigraph update is working fine now. Yeah, the Zebo was having issues, but I think that's been fixed, Cajun Cacti. I think I can put in the next airway here. I don't know, though. Get Nick, how are you doing? I'll just return and play it. No, let's experiment. Victor 144. Jim thinks so. I think you're right. Victor 144 to Alpha Papa Echo. Maybe that's working. And then again, Victor 45, which Victor Airways are not so common with jets, but it's okay. Victor 45 to Hotel Victor Quebec. And then after Hotel Victor Quebec, we're going to do the approach. Now, right now, at present, the approach is going to be the RNAV runway, the RNAV Zulu runway 23. So let's scroll down to RNAV 23 Zulu. And I don't know if we have, yeah, transition via HVQ. Perfect. Actually, it's via Keta. Well, it's Keta waypoint. Let's see here. There we go, via Keta. Boom. And let's insert that. It's perfect. The Dirts is here. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. All right, I think we're good there. So now we can go back to the perf page, and I'm going to put in my V1. As you can see right here, it shows what to put in. 149 as the V1, and 149 as the VR, and the V2 is 152. Transition altitude is 18,000. Flaps, it's showing down 0.1. Now, one thing that I learned is that I can't set my flaps until my engines are on. Is it engines on, or would the APU allow me to set my trim? I don't know, but we can put this in here as in 1/Delta November, and again 0.1. 0.1 right there. Flex temperature today, it's telling me 65. 60. I'm so used to putting in 44 in the flight factor. Okay, that all looks good. Flight plan. I think we're good there. I think we are good. So we're going to go up here to the top. We'll close this for the time being, and we'll do nav logo light on, emergency exit lights armed, seatbelts on, no smoking to auto, and let's do APU master switch, and then APU start. And then if we come down here, we can pop that out, which is brilliant. And we can even, can we resize that? I forget. It seems like we could. Yeah, it's a scroll wheel. Mustafa, how are you? Long time no see. Few days at least. Few weeks. How are you doing, Mustafa? I was on hiatus last week. Family time break. It was nice. All right, APU kicking on. EGT rise and percentage rising. Look at the outside air temperature. Or sorry, the TAT air temperature, and the, what's the SAT temperature, I wonder? Don't know. Let that APU settle. Coffee's on the checklist. Okay, now that when it switches over to the doors, that means that we're APU is on. Now, is my door shut? It is shut. Okay, cool. All right, now we'll go APU bleed on. And then come down here and let's turn on our radios. And then we will do also the... Now the APU is on. The question is, can I do my trim now? Maybe I can't until engines are on. I forget. Let's switch this ECAM display to flight control. Nope. I can't rotate the trim until the engines are on, which is interesting. It probably has to do with hydraulic pressure. That's static air temperature. Okay, thank you, Steinbrow. Thank you, Loyal Labrador. Surface. Okay, yeah, static. Okay. Growler, I'm up for anything for group flight. I'll buy the gas. I'll fly anything. If you buy the gas, I'll fly anything. Okay. I kind of missed the citation, to be honest. Although the Zebo, obviously is my fave. All right, let's set altitude here. We'll go up to 29. Glad you... Yeah, it was good times with the family, Mustafa, for sure. Sometimes you need a little break to refresh the batteries, recharge the stream batteries. Okay, Barrow today is 3038. And we can't do the trim yet, so I'm going to reposition that trim after engine start. Yeah, the eyes are great today, Nathan. Thank you for asking. It was really interesting yesterday, but that little break, hopefully it doesn't come back today. I think it's related to two things. Well, it could be just looking at the computer screens, but it also could be last week when I was away from everything and just kind of just super duper relaxed. My blood pressure was probably very low, and I think there's a circulation issue with the eyes, but who knows? It's kind of interesting. Don't take your eyesight for granted, people. Seriously. All right, Barrow is set. Trim will be set later. Squawk code today is 2436, and we'll do altitude reporting off. Frankenstein MD, how are you doing? Good morning. Claret 66, good to have you. I think we're ready for pushback, so we'll turn on the beacon light. Right there. Beacon light coming on, and I believe because the APU is on, I believe, yeah, the APU gen is on by default, so I believe that we can disconnect the ground power. Whew. Did we lose anything? No, just a little flicker, so we're good there. And now we'll do pushback.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
All right, we're going to taxi out to runway 7, so I think we're going to push back this way. Correct on the eyesight.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Don't be blind like the refs in the NFC Championship game. Woo, yeah, you're right about that. They're probably, I don't think it was in, do you think it was intentional, Cajun Cacti? I don't know. Was it, I don't know. It's hard to do something intentional when the whole world is a witness to the crime. All right, we're going to come down here. We're going to go engine start mode. Over to start. Let the FADEC kick in. And then we'll wait for the pushback before we do engine start. I'm digging this plane. I do need it. Did someone mention there is a good Toledo out there? I don't know.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Do any of you run the A319 with the Avitab add-on? And if so, can you change the angle of the Avitab? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Fuzzy Bear 11, good morning. Yes, DB said he missed the assignment and he was just blowing receiver up. He thought he was getting flagged. The defensive back said he missed the assignment and was just blowing receiver up. He thought he was getting flagged. Oh. So he actually admitted that? He admitted that.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Maybe they should have...
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Maybe they should have... Maybe... Could a challenge flag could have been... I wish a challenge flag could have been flown, and then they review the call. Yeah, don't you think they should be able to review the call if a flag is thrown? Review the yeah, I think they should. You have a former player student on the Rams. Yeah. Well, Patrick Mahomes and Jared Goff, they're two quarterbacks that are going to be, they're going to be around for a long time, I think. All right, so I'm going to do start 2. And we'll bring that up here. You have to drag this slowly, I've found. There's engine start happening. Yeah, that's the thing is should it be reviewable, B2? And you only have so many flags to throw, like in the regular situation. Do they still throw flags for reviews? Yeah, they do, don't they? I think it should be reviewable, but it's up to the discretion of the coach, right? Because it can be you can have a judgment, but then maybe you don't have a good view of the situation, so upstairs can review it. So they are trying to change the rules on reviewing pass interference. Yeah. Oh, you're saying it was uncatchable? Well, then the upstairs box would see that.
Operation complete.
Right?
Set parking brake.
It's still a judgment call, but it's the 3 guys upstairs looking at the TV, right? Yeah. They do give the Canada does give the ability for them to review pass interference. I like that. All right, we'll start number 1. Oh. That's cool. Did you guys hear that little I have the sound kind of down, but I can tell you right now there's a lot of people that are not football fans that are wondering why we're talking about this so passionately. There's a new NFL rule where Goodell has the option of changing teams around. So in other words, he can say, you know what? The Saints will head to Atlanta. What do you mean by that, though? Like, I'm not sure I understand that. All reviews done in NFL offices, not upstairs. Oh, it's done back at headquarters. No, but the thing is you'll like it until every play is pass interference. But here's the situation, right? You only have so many flags, right? I am surprised that the defender admitted. I mean, obviously we appreciate the honesty, but yeah. All right, let's set the parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right. And we got a good engine start. Come back down here and get rid of this one here. 3. And let's do APU bleed off. APU off. Now I can set my trim. So let's do, there's down 0.1. And you can look at it right there, right? You don't have to look down here and guesstimate. You can look right there on pitch trim GY 0.1 down. It's beautiful. Disconnect and go to hand signals. It's an interesting conversation for sure. All right, APU bleeds off. All right, let's set flaps. Flaps 1. Would you guys arm your speed brake now, or would you do that prior to, you know, at the runway? We'll set auto brake
is disconnected
max.
and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Taxi light is on. All right, let's taxi out. He just he just has the option of saying the Saints are going to be in the Super Bowl rather than the Rams, but he doesn't want to say anything, so it will be there. Wait, hold on. He has the option of changing the teams around. He would never do that. He would never do that. You know how upset? I mean, people are upset now, but you know how upset people would be if they... Yeah, like I say, I'm in favor of maybe 2 pass interference reviews, maybe 3 per game. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't think B2's in favor of it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Subscribe.
We gotta subscribe.
Have a great flight. Happy 14th.
Fokker 70, thank you
And
for
press the condom
14
auto
months. Thank you for 14 months in a row. I appreciate the subscribe. And I agree with you also, Mustafa. It would be the last decision he ever made, yeah. Thank you for the subscribe. Hello, Foggy Cat Piece. You're finding a dead zone in the SciTech Profites campers? Yeah, it's Thrustmaster's where it's at, baby. I'm doing well, Foggy. Yep. You don't like all the contact the defensive backs are allowed to have in the playoffs specifically, but the Seahawks used it to their advantage for several years. Yeah, when they took down my Broncos. There should be no rule. Mug them all. Mug them at will. This says St. Wolfric. The opinions that I utter from my mouth are not necessarily my own. Sometimes I'm just repeating what I see. Better yet, let's have, you know how they used to do Mystery Science Theater, right? Let's have 3 commoners randomly picked to sit there in front of the game, and their little heads are little shadows on the screen, and they get to review every play and change the game as we go along. And it's called NFL Science Theater 4000. All right, I need to do a cabin check here. And I need to do a takeoff config test. Yep, normal. All right, cool. Are we getting Raiders or Broncos on local TV when the Raiders move to Vegas? That is a good question. I really have huge issues with blackouts, but I don't think the Raiders are faced with, you know, back in the day when the Raiders couldn't fill every seat, they had a blackout on television. But I think now the Vegas Raiders, the seats are going to be packed, and the aftermarket for tickets, crazy.
We gotta subscribe.
Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Good thing I have headphones on, John Wilt B, or my device, my Amazon device over here would be playing Baby Shark. well played. Really, businessmen have taken out billboards. Woo! That was, yeah, so close. Yeah. Well, Catalysis 101. I'm a strange creature in that my favorite team is the Broncos, right? It has been since high school, because I went to high school in Denver for a year. And, you know, geographically it makes sense for me to be a Rocky Mountain fan, right? But I'm also a Raiders fan. And you say to yourself, hold on, you can't be a Broncos fan and a Raiders fan. Well, the truth is I lived in Oakland. I lived right next to the Coliseum. I lived on an island out there in the San Francisco Bay called Alameda. And I lived there for almost 5 years. And so I'm also a Raiders fan. And I'm also an athletics fan because of the proximity, right? But you say to yourself, you can't be both. You can't do it. They're in the same division. Alameda is where they trained, yeah. Yeah, and so yeah, with the move to Las Vegas, it'll be interesting. X-Plane changes its screen width when watching. I didn't know. What do you mean? Catalysis. Okay, catalysis. All right, I'll do that. Catalysis. That seems easy enough. He served in Alcatraz, yes. All right, let's go. Landing lights on. I wish the scroll wheel would work on this. What do you guys think? Should the scroll wheel work on the knobs or no? I guess the scroll wheel needs to do this, but okay, lights on, strobes on, and let's see what else. I think that's all. I think we're ready to go. Towers told us to line up and wait. I'm going to check to see if we have any live traffic in the area. I don't see any live traffic. I'm going to toggle plugins, live traffic, get rid of that, and I'm going to go live traffic, aircraft displayed. It says requesting flight data, seeing one aircraft, displaying 0, 85 seconds. When plugins are loading, it's 768 by 1024. That becomes 720 by 1080 a few seconds later. Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen that yet. Oh, yeah. T-Storm's asking if the Seahawks touchdown with the replacement refs was worse than the pass interference no call. There's a debate. I'm just going to wait 55 seconds to see if we get any traffic loading in. Scroll wheel stuffed mixed with head shake. Worst combo. Oh, yeah, that's true. I want the option, though, I guess, to turn it on or off and test it. Because that's how you do it in the Fly Factor, right? I think. You shouldn't turn on the strobes when you are not on the runway. Who agrees with that? That's an interesting question because when I'm lined up and ready to go, I turn those strobes on when I'm first in line. Is that an SOP thing or what? Weigh in, guys. Weigh in. Everyone weigh in. Thank you. San Francisco is cool. What you got to be specific though. So B2 says strobes when crossing the line. Generally, strobes go on when on the runway. Okay. American 572 winds 140 at 11, gusting 20. Cleared for takeoff, runway 7. All right, American 572 cleared for takeoff, runway 7. Strobes and landing lights after passing hold short. Okay. I don't have time to do all that. Parking brake off. Here we go. Strobes go on when you... Oh, crap. The plane's doing maneuvers on its own. Strobes go on when you get in the seat. Saves time. When you're a one-man dude, I don't know. Pilot Edge especially. I guess you get clear to take off. I want to take off. But you could just right now just go up there and put those on. That's interesting. Thank you for the feedback. That's what Plane Command is for. That's true. If Plane Command worked. Here we go. There's Flex 65. Keep it on the center line. Don't have another Princess Juliana TBM Hang 10 surfing incident. Come on, 319. Get some speed going here. There you go. There's V1 coming up. V1. Rotate. A little late on the rotation. Try to maintain 10 degrees. Gear up. Positive rate. Wrong order. Make a small turn here for the camera effect. Okay, it's a vector departure. So we'll now go to thrust climb. There's thrust climb, and we're gonna do, let's try heading mode for a moment. We need to practice our vectors here. Climbing up. We can climb up a little faster here. 27. And we'll go heading south. Bill Forelli, how you doing, sir? Happy Tuesday to you as well. American 572, contact Toledo departure 123975. Have a nice flight. Over to departure. See ya, American 572. All right, let's continue the vector. And then we'll come down here and we're going to go direct to Yogi. So I'm going to go direct, Yogi, direct to insert, and I'm going to go right there. Boom. That automatically hit my heading. I didn't even have to do that. That's interesting. All right, now I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put on my noise canceling headset here for a moment. Is there a I need to open the Toliss screen with a keystroke. Do I have to set that, or is there one set up already? Let's go audio visual. Bring down. There we go. I know. All right, we're in the thrust climb. Whiplash, ETA is 3 p.m. Eastern. No, ETA is 1756 Zulu. All right, so now let's go ahead and push that, right? Shouldn't I? There we go. Push that so it manages the altitude. And then we can disarm spoilers. Oh, one thing that we didn't do is we need to do TARA. My bad. All right, that looks good. Oh, and the engine needs to go back to normal. I forgot that as well. Got a little distracted. Landing lights can come off because we're past 10,000. We'll go to the retraction and go off on the nose light there. That looks good. Why did my USB just... Uh-oh, it just said USB device not recognized. Uh-oh. That's not good. Prozac 919, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Actually, all pilots should take a turn at controlling. Makes you really think about what's to be said next. Expected responses. Yeah. Yeah, the Bose headset really does work, doesn't it? Captain Tony Stark, how are you? Did I miss anyone else that came in? Yeah. About 1 hour from now, yeah, 5 hours Zulu to Eastern, yep. The French pilot Twitch, good day to you. We got a subscribe.
We got a
Lucky 13th
subscribe.
month. Happy flight.
Eyes on the Sky with 13 months in a row. Eyes on the Sky, thank you for the support. The Lucky 13. This fly roundabout camera view is brought to you by Eyes on the Sky. Sub. Some carriers leave those lights on till 18,000. Really? Till transition altitude, really? But some carriers do 10,000, right, Prozac, would you say? And then would some carriers alternate their lights on based on nighttime versus maybe busy airspace? Or because I've heard some do 10,000. I could be wrong. What lights are we talking about? Landing lights, Mustafa. Yeah. Landing lights when they come off. Beautiful aircraft. The one thing about the 319, I think the 319 climbs a little faster than the 320, but the 319 is not as powerful in the climb as the Zebo. This is what Rule 17, Section 2, Article 3 says. Okay. I'm waiting for it. Yeah, it'd be interesting to... I don't know what the American SOP would be for an Airbus 319, but... Yeah, that T-storm, so the definition of extraordinary act, I think that's more related to players and or coaches doing something rather than the... I don't think that's referring to the referees, because a referee... I've never heard of a referee getting fined. I've never heard of a referee getting a draft choice forfeiture, and I've never seen a referee be suspended. So... But then again, it could be up for interpretation. You just know how one carrier does it. Okay. You think American is 180 for lights off? Okay. Mustafa says generally 10,000 feet, but I don't believe it is a rule. Probably company SOP. I know a lot of carriers will turn them on between 18,000 and 10,000, so they are on by 10,000. Makes sense. All right, let's standard pressure. Boop. These textures are looking really good. This is, oh, who was it that made the texture replacement, guys? He comes in here in the chat. I haven't seen him today, unless I did and I forgot who it was. But who makes the Toliss texture replacements? Oh, can't remember. Bob Hope does? Okay. I was wondering if it was Bob Hope. Speaking of Bob Hope, we need some trivia in the cruise, don't we? There's a mighty crab. There is a mighty crab going on this plane. Look at the wind speed. Crosswind, 63 knots. You, in your Cessna 172, you leave the lights on all the way up to flight level 320. That is correct. Yes, in the Skyhawk you should. Yep, because you need to be seen at all times. Is a mighty... No, it's not. A subcrab is a creature that walks like this, and then it clicks the subscription button with one of its arms. That's a sub crab. I thought you meant mighty crab. Okay, you said something else. Who did it? Who did it? Let's see. Tony says Totemac. That's right. Totemac. That's right. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, Totemac. We love the Totemac. Thank you, B2. You know I can't. A crab sub is good on white or wheat. Yes, it is. Yep. The last ref to make a mistake that took an LA sports team to a major championship. Ah. What year was that? All right, let's look at our top of descent here. So top of climb is coming up here in just a bit. I'm not seeing a TD. Is there supposed to be a TD? I thought there'd be a TD here, but I guess not. That's interesting. All right, let's go to progress page. Once we get up to climb, then there will be a TD. Yep, that's right. Mid-90s? Okay. I tell you what, I'm excited for some golf to hit the California coast. You know what? I'm tempted to go down to one of those tournaments. I'm tempted. Can any of you real-world pilots just fly into Salt Lake City, pick me up, and take me down to Palm Springs for the tournament coming up here next month? Maybe I should go to the Waste Management Phoenix Open, though. That would be cool also. Prozac, give you a holler? I will do that. For those that don't know, Prozac 919 is a real-world 737 captain. He knows his stuff. And I need to fly the 737 again. I need to schedule my 737 flying when he's not flying in the real world. Come down to Waste Management Phoenix. We'll hang out. John, that would be awesome. We'd have to grab you, Cajun Cacti Son, and also Scotty P. Yeah. You have a sports license for your Corolla? Your new hire FO has to finish training first. Yes. Yes, I'm excited about that. I have a big announcement. I probably don't have permission to announce this, but Prozac 919 has purchased X-Plane 11, folks. He's purchased X-Plane 11. Can I get an X-Plane 11 emote, please? I'll give snacks for the first two. See, add Dogo 222. Wait, sorry. Add 222 to Dogo. Add 222 to bombs. There you go. You can do that. I'm sure that either myself or Cacti will fly up and we can do a Phoenix tour afterwards. Maybe lunch in Sedona. Are you a real world pilot, Joe? Will it be? John? You are. You must be. Can you imagine lunch in Sedona? We should live stream that bad boy. Well, at least the lunch. We could live stream the lunch. Wow, that would be. You own a 62 Piper Cherokee 180. Okay, gentlemen. I might be going down for the golf tournament. Seriously, that's next month. Woohoo! The wheels are spinning. I don't know if I drive. It's a long drive from Salt Lake to Phoenix, so I think I have to fly and maybe get Right Girl to sign off on it, but wow, that would be fun. I'm not a simmer. I just think John Fly needs some professional help. Oh, do I? All right, let's see if our top of descent is in here now. It's not in there. Oh, it's probably because of the discontinuity. Oops. That was a bad move. Yeah, there's top of descent right there. See how I had that discontinuity, and so my top of descent wasn't calculated. So my top of descent is right after APE. Before Tasky. Okay. That's good to know. So I could reset my MCP altitude right now, couldn't I? And then I have to automatically engage the descent. But it's before Tasky and it's after APE. Now the APE 40, would you guys call that like 40 miles before APE, or is that 40 miles after? All right, let's enter the destination data. So let's go next phase, next phase. Let's get a METAR. Didn't mean to do caps there, but all right. So the altimeter is 3044. So 30.44. Temperature. Is the temperature -10? No, 00. It's 0, right? Am I reading that correctly? Is 0 temperature? And then the winds are 0 at 0. I think. Daughter and you outside the plane last winter. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. John, that's a nice plane. I like that plane. Thank you for sending that picture. I can't bring it up because I'm on game capture right now, but you guys check out that picture. Beautiful kid, beautiful plane, beautiful Joe Wilby, whose name is John, I believe. Right, John? That's cool. That's very cool. Oops. Looks like a very similar age to my daughter, but that was a last winter. All right, so I need to get the MDA. So the MDA is 5. Is that am I reading that correctly? 500. Okay, and then I'm gonna reset this down. ETA is 1:30 Eastern. Whiplash. Are you talking about my ETA? ETA is in 30. Well, it's 31 past the hour. Which that doesn't seem right. Because it's 17 right now. Is that right? And then again, the question, I don't know if I missed it in the chat, but if I look here at the flight plan, that had an APE 40. So maybe I should start down now. Yeah, we'll start down now. So do I go like this, right? Click it. Is that open descent? Should I do a managed descent? Oh well. Should I do a managed descent? Okay, so that's pull, and then the 1 dot is push. I think that, I mean, she's descending, but I don't know if they should have a dot there. I am on open descent, thrust idle. She's 2.5 right now. Oh, okay, so she's very similar age to Flyboy, who's 3, just barely. Hey, man, Plank, how you doing? A sextant to navigate across the ocean. Yeah, he has the Baron now, in the default Baron in X-Plane 11, so that's cool. All right, passing through 260. We didn't let any of the passengers get up. It seems like I should be in a managed descent mode. Like here, I'm not used to seeing open descent. I'm used to seeing something else, but I can't remember what it was. Wait, waste management is next weekend? Oh, I thought it was in the middle of February. You have an extra ticket? Crap, next weekend. Seriously? What dates? Let's see, that would be... Is that like the February 1 for the Friday? February 2 for the Saturday? I thought it was in the middle of February. All right, gentlemen, do I stream or do I head south? Super Bowl weekend. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yep. Because they throw out the jerseys. I have a 4-day sim evaluation coming up, so I won't be able to hit X-Plane very hard until I get this done. Well, I am ready to help you with X-Plane. In fact, what we should do, well, ideally, I need to remote into your computer and help set up everything for you. Get your Zebo going, get your add-ons going, just a few free add-ons, and then analyze whether or not I need to just give you a new computer. All right, we're coming up to transition altitude. I guess I could go into vertical speed mode. I think it's still, let's see, push. Yeah, push. Pull. Nope, push. There we go. That is managed right there. Okay. Don't get in trouble with regular. Yeah, that's true. Should be like, hey, we're eating ramen noodles. What are you doing? Going to the tournament. But if that's a week, that's not this weekend, it's the next weekend. The wheels are turning upstairs. JQ Designs, how are you, sir? Ma'am? I think it's, I'm assuming you're a sir. Knight of the Round Table. All right, let's set altimeter 3043. I'm going to set auto brake to medium. I can't arm my speed brake, but I may need my speed brakes in the descent. The interesting thing about this, why is it flashing? Oh, there it is. Okay. It was flashing at me. You're working out my next FSE move. Very nice. The snack race, the snackair.com/snack race. Off the charts, people. We're giving away over $1,000 worth of stuff to the winners of the randomly drawn winners of the snack race. I'm super excited. That will be the second week in February, and I'm excited. I hope that everyone's enjoyed it. I think we might cross over 3,000 flights for Snack Air, so we might have a record for Snack Air. In fact, we might have already broken the record here on the 22nd of the month. You're the busting butt on the snack race. Yeah. What's the point in FSC Aranca Champions? What's Aranca Champions? Carbon paper. Yep. All right. Let's. I think it's going to tell me when to enter the approach phase. Oh, it's the cheapest plane on FSE? I always tell people your first FSE plane should be a Skyhawk, and then your second FSE plane should be a Caravan 208, the biggest moneymaker out there. We had a lot of fun doing FSE yesterday. What's the cheapest DC-3 right now, Nathan, for sale publicly and in North America, and how much is it, and what's the discount? And also the DHC-6. That's the Twin Otter, right? I think that's the Twin Otter. All right, there's 13,000 feet. We need to be at Kosick. Is it Kosick? At 2,400. We got. Oh yeah, we're fine. In fact, we could. Yeah, we're fine. You bought a Piper on FSC. I like the plane. I just haven't. It hasn't made anything for my group. Ah, okay. JQ Designs with the subscribe. We got Micebuster.
We got a subscribe.
Flight Sim Love.
This scroll around of this beautiful ortho is brought to you by Micebuster with the subscribe. Thank you, Micebuster. Appreciate the support. 2 months in a row. Thank you. So JQ Designs, have you joined Snack Air? If you have, I apologize. I didn't recognize the name on the roster. All we ask is one flight every 45 days to be a part of the Snack family. Even if you have your own groups outside of the Snack family, we are very welcoming of anyone, especially those of us that hang out in the Jawfly chat room. It really is nice flying weather. The winds suck, though. Well, actually, they're not as bad. So wind is 247 at 28 right now, and I'm at 10,000 feet. So there is that. I haven't because I'm really busy and wouldn't want to disrupt the flow. Well, we're open for you. In my dreams, the Challenger 300 would be easily profitable in FSE. I have a hard time finding good jobs for the Challenger. The fuel and the rental costs, you have to really feel that plane, I think. Yeah, those aren't bad winds at all. I mean, in fact, we're landing on runway 23, so it's going to be almost a headwind, a direct headwind. 160 knots in the face, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, there's free coffee at all the FBOs and donuts, yep. You have to own the Challenger, yeah. And then, yeah, hard to fly for the group, yeah. I'd buy more Challengers if they were, I just don't think they're very profitable, to be honest. But I like them. They're fun. Yeah, we welcome all leases, JQ. I will tell you that if you lease it long term, like if you lease it for 4, 5, 6 months, we'll cover your 100 hours and your maintenance. Oh, even if you lease it for a couple months, we'll cover the maintenance and the if you plan on doing it for more than a few months, then we'd even consider reimbursing you for the ownership fees. So, but yeah, we'd love that. I haven't done a VIP job yet, Wingman. No. All right, there's 10,000. Let's go ahead and lower this down. And let's do, there's managed. Should I enter the approach phase now or no? Yeah, let's enter the approach phase, I guess. That might be premature, but if I enter the approach phase, that's going to manage my speeds, but it won't necessarily manage my my vertical deviation. See, I'm low. I'm assuming that right there means that we're low. So I could, will that drop? I think that'll drop eventually. I hope. I don't know for sure though. Cirrus Max could tell me the answer to that question. So I'm on my MCP. I've got a dot here next to 2000, and I've activated the approach phase. So it should. This deviation here should come down, right? And then it'll manage that descent, or should I just do vertical speed? Good morning, Max. Flying customers at air shows. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to contact me on Discord, JQ Designs. Absolutely. I think it's going to continue the descent, but maybe not. Maybe I should. You should be good? Okay. It's going to put me... There's Tasky at... Oh, it's got the flight levels off. HVQ at 10.8. Keta at 64. Yeah, we're fine. I think we'll be fine. I just want to see if that drops down. Party. Probably need to go flaps 1 though, huh? So my plane is not at such a air brake angle. There's slat speed. Seems like she's going too slow though. $250 at Keta. Yeah, bring that back up. I could go into, I could manage my speed manually, I guess, but we're fine. Max, I think I'm going to do a pilot edge flight next, by the way. Okay, P happy. I think I'm going to do... You don't activate the approach with managed speed. I thought if you activate the approach, it manages your speed on the approach. Think till the FAF, they just pull it out. Ah, okay. All right, well, let's pull it out then. 2 dots, right? And I'm going to go up to 240. Auto throttle is on. So, yeah, there we go, 240. Ooh, Jane, nice. It'll take you right down to VREF. Okay, so I'll wait till the FAF, which is Keta. Yeah. No. Yeah? Yeah, Keta. I think Keta. I'm doing the RNAV RMP Zulu runway 23 into Chuck Yeager, Charleston, West Virginia. Oh, baby. In fact, I can bring it up here on the Avitab. Oop. Yeah, that's correct. All right, let's go. Search. Again, I wish I could change the... I can change the view, I guess, and then set the view. Maybe. Let's do approach. RNAV RMP Zulu 23. Yeah, I don't like that angle. So we're coming in from, yeah, we're coming in from Kedah. And we need to be at Kosick at 2400. So yeah. Cool. Dogs is here. How you doing, Dogs? Good Tuesday to you. Weekend was really good. Yeah, it was a good weekend. Yeah, send me anything, JQD. Monkey Power, how are you? Say hello to your pops, Foamy. All right. The vertical deviation is not changing, but I think I'm still okay because Kedah we got at 63, ENV 4000, Kosick at 2470. Yep. That's perfect. Bring those flaps up because we're in the red. It's very green here in West Virginia. I wonder if we'll have some live traffic. That'll be kind of nice. Yeah, gifted sub for sure. N87 uniform Papa, X-Plane 11 emotes, and St. Wolfric with the bits. Thank you, St. Wolfric. I won't be able to check the Discord until after this stream, so. But I'll take a look at that and reply to you. Thank you for any potential lease. The clouds look good. I want that vertical deviation to come down. I think normally you wouldn't activate the approach until around now, or maybe just a little bit before. When we get on the downwind leg, I'll lower the speed. It's a Piper PA-22 four-seater. Can be a moneymaker. We also can make liveries for Snack Air for the aircraft. Oh, nice. Yeah, we snackair.com/liveries. I think we've got so many liveries. It's so awesome. We would love a PA-22 livery. That'd be great. Which one's the PA-22 though? Is that a... What is that? And is there an X-Plane version of it? Yeah, you're welcome anytime, Monkey Power. Yep. It's a tri-pacer. Okay, so it is for X-Plane. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Sparrow. That's from Alabeo. Nice. Okay. I'm kind of excited about that. I may have to... Yeah, I think I'll have to purchase that. Okay, we're going to make a turn here at the Charleston VOR, HVQ. In just a moment. Tri-pacer low and slow. There you go. So it's right after the Super Cub, right? Hey, Tylenol. Look at this nice view
so close to the GTN emote.
Brought to you by Tylenol, this beautiful view, Tylenol with wings. So close. Yeah, very close to the GTN emote. GTN life, baby. When are you going to fly that Twitch 767 again? Probably I could break that out in February. Break out the 767 heavy. The origins are going back to the J3 Cub. Ah, okay. Can one of my mods give JQ Designs a permit, please? Okay. I'm going to lower my speed to 220 because air traffic control told me to. My ETA has been updated. Thank you, B2. Oh, there's no autopilot in it? Do you think that my SciTech panel could trick it into having a functional autopilot? Because I've been able to use my SciTech autopilot panel buttons for aircraft that do not have an autopilot, and it's actually worked. I'm most interested in altitude hold. It's from a time where the pilots were flying the planes. Yeah. 50% of the planes John rents don't have autopilot anyway. I have a feeling my SciTech panel will probably work. All right. Oh, look. Vertical deviation. Now coming into play. Look at that. Oh, man. Is it just too easy? Is Airbus too easy, folks? Ford Tri-Motor would be cool. Absolutely. Those are gorgeous planes. Airbuses are just too easy. They're just too easy. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I can get the plane to point at my head. Oh, that didn't work. There's 7,900. All right, let's do this because we're a little bit late. I think I'm going to go into managed mode. Well, I'll wait till I'm at the IAF. The Tri-Motor is also a nice model, but it's really slow and also without an autopilot. Okay. Where is TwitchCon this year? Is it still? Is it in the? Yeah, where is it? Monkey Power. Let's see if it'll manage my speed here. In just a moment. There we go. Manage speed. There's. Oh, it's going to lead the turn at Keta. Oh, look at that. I don't know if that's correct. I think it should have gone to Keta. It skipped Keta, boys. Why is that? Is that wrong? You guys can't see it. See how Keta is all the way out here? It's kind of flying by it. Is that considered close enough for a flyby? Maybe. Interesting. Yeah, this is the first flight, yep. Hasn't been announced yet, but you and your dad are going somewhere in Cali, even in Salt Lake or Seattle, maybe. Ooh, Salt Lake. If it was in Salt Lake, yeah, that'd be legit. I would be there easily. All right, we are on the approach. Anyone know how to land an Airbus? I'd say close enough with a 110-degree turn next leg. Okay, we're in managed speed. It seems like it's a little bit fast. 214 at NV. Okay. COSIC 138. Okay. At what point do I hit the APPR button? Scotty P, how you doing? I can't believe that. Are you going to be around for the... are you working the weekend of the tournament there, Scotty P? I'm sorry, I'm missing some of the chat. I'm going to be involved here in this approach into Chuck Yeager. There we go. There's speed. I think I'll hit approach when it hits... No, I can hit approach now, can't I? Maybe I'll hit approach. Okay, it's going to make the turn at NV. NV. This is too easy. Okay, we're in the lane to Neptune, Mass. You're off and we get free tickets. Oh. You got a Piper on FSC really discounted. It goes for 130K. Nice. Usually hit the approach right before D. What do you mean D?
2,500.
All right. I can see the runway. I think we are good. Yep, I think we're good. It should... Uh-oh. It's a little bit slow.
2,500.
Wait till I'm done with the landing here. But it's hard for me to answer questions right now. Think about anything else without dying. The price of the lease is easy to calculate for Snack Errets. I could turn up some sounds just a bit here for the landing. Okay, get your landing rate guesses in now.
2000.
I was a little late on the landing calls. Flaps full. Almost, not quite. Yeah, flaps full. One more flyby. Okay, the wind is 11 knots at 167. It is definitely a crosswind. So, I'm assuming that my plane is crabbing that way, so I need to use a little bit of right rudder, right? At the end. My speed's way off. No, it's not. There we go. We're good. It's too easy.
1000.
1000 speed checks. Flaps check. You don't like your watch, it doesn't bring me food. Are you going to the expo, monkey?
1000.
I need to work on some ortho. There's some ortho issue over there. Was that a terrain warning? How do you auto land in a Airbus? Do you just select the AP2, or how do you auto land? I'm not going to, but how do you if I ever wanted to? Pappies are happy. I'm going to go ahead and put a prediction in for 271.
500.
It doesn't like
400.
the terrain right now.
300.
All right. My airplane correcting a little bit here for the trees. Yeah, those trees. I think we just took out some
100.
trees.
50. 40. 30. Retard. Retard. 10. 5.
350. Ooh. That was a hard landing. I think it was hard to do that landing appropriately in the touchdown zone because of those trees, but yeah, not my best. But not full length. Did Project Fly come up? Oh, 338. Flaps
going up all the way. Flaps already up.
Spoilers down.
Spoilers down.
Spoilers down.
Spoilers down.
Interesting. The flaps work, but the spoilers didn't work. Tree fitty, yeah. We could start the APU. It's going to be there's no gate here, so there's no jetway, so it's going to be a stairway departure from the aircraft. How you doing, Val dudes? Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Actually, we'll just go there. That's fine. All right, there we go. I'm going to finish that project flight so I can cross off those 2 states. Who got it? Jay Barrett? Is Jay here? Hello, Jay. Are you here? Jay's here. I think it's blowing up moisture, possibly, UK Jim. And 333 to J. There we go. That was a hard landing. Not gonna sugarcoat that one. Doing well. Nice pickup on the landing rate. Hope you have a nice lunch. The wings are gonna flex on this one, but I actually think the trees. I don't think the trees really look like this, and so that's what kind of forced me to come down a little harder than normal. I think, because let's see if I hit them. Nope, I didn't hit them. Maybe they are like that. Let's see the wing flex. Oop, oop. Oh, I lost sound. There we go, there we go. Too high of a nose angle. Touchdown zone. That nose wheel stayed up forever. Yeah, look at that. Just barely coming over the trees. Coming over the trees. Wow, what a beautiful view. This is going to be a hard one. Get her down. Alright. Tower view. That's actually a good tower view. There's no obstruction there. KCRW used to listen to the station a lot in LA. I haven't had the pleasure. Yeah, I could have floated it a little longer, but I wanted to get down. Get down, get down, get down, get down. What I really need to do is break out, like plan a day where I fly this and then I fly the fly factor, just to really get a good grasp of the differences. Because, yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Let's go to Toliss, open up the screen. Take down some volumes. Yeah, no flow at that time. One of these days